Today we're going to walk through the setup and testing procedure for a median sensory nerve. We will be evaluating the third digit. My name is Quinn Millington. I'm the owner and founder of EMG Solutions. Thank you for joining us. We have here a wonderful patient, and we're going to be checking D3. For reference, we look at the fingers this way: D1, D2, D3, D4, and D5. The median nerve enters the hand across the wrist and has a sensory distribution to D1, D2, and D3, and the radial portion of D4. The back of the hand has a different innervation that will be dealt with in a different video. We're going to walk through the setup process for this now. I have already placed a ground electrode on the back of her wrist right here to help facilitate getting this set up. I'm now going to use a tape measure and identify a couple of spots that we want to be sure and stimulate. For us, we use 7 centimeters, which is right here in her palm, and then 14 centimeters, which is right down here, right on top of her watch band. I can see. Those are the reference points that we use for our testing. We're going to put a little bit of gel on her finger. You'll see me do that right here. And then we'll attach these electrodes. We're going to use the black electrode, which is the active electrode, and it's going to go proximal, whereas this red reference electrode will go distal. When stimulating, we put a little bit of gel on our stimulating probe right here, and you might be able to see on this that this little green light down here corresponds with the cathode. The cathode is going to be, in this case, distal, and it will be closest to our active electrode. That's important when you're getting this set up. So with our setup ready to go, let's go ahead and stimulate and see what kind of a response we can get. So we're going to stimulate right here. We usually start at a pretty low value. And you'll be able to record. Here we go. There it is right there. Nice little response. Okay, so as we take it up, there's a point where we maximize our response. And that's it right there. So that's a nice response that we got from the palm. Then we'll come proximal, stimulating here in the wrist. We'll ease up just a little bit. We would expect this response to be close to, and there it is right there, equal or close to equal to what we got in the palm. Those are our two responses right there. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and move our onset just a little bit right there. This one looks good right there. I don't think we need to move yet. And the peaks look really good as well. So in this particular case, when you look at the grid data over here, you'll notice that everything falls within a normal parameter. That is, simply put, the way in which we will do a median sensory study. So just to recap this very quickly, this was a median sensory study to D3. We set it up by placing a ground electrode on the back of the wrist with an active electrode proximal on D3, a reference electrode distal on D3, and when stimulating, I wanted to point out that we can identify the cathode on this one by the little light, and you'll notice that I keep that cathode run distal so that it is closest to this recording electrode. We stimulated and recorded at the wrist or at the palm, and then we did it again here at the wrist to obtain our data. Thank you for watching. We invite you to like, share, and subscribe.